Alright family, welcome back to another Arena of Valor video, and we're going to be doing a guide on how to play Violet. Now, she's an ADC character, a marksman, a long range character, and the way you want to play her is going to be kind of standard for just about any ADC. So yeah, we're going to be going over that. If you missed my build that I use on her and what's probably the best build to use on her and my explanation as to why I say that's the best build, make sure you go ahead and check out that video. I'm going to link that in the description. I'm also going to leave it at the end of this video. And if you feel like it's not the best build, if you think you have something better, make sure you leave that in the comment section and tell me some of your thoughts on that video. But yeah, into this one, we're going to be talking about how to play Violet. Now, first off, starting off, we're going to talk about the talents that you can use. So the talents that I like to use on her, wow, I can't talk. Basically, what I like to use is the boots. Sometimes it depends. If I'm going to be big on positioning, if I'm going to need to have to go help my teammates a lot and run back and forth and stuff like that, I want to put on those boots so I can run quickly. I forgot the name of it. I'm still learning the name of these skills and stuff like that, or these talents. But yeah, the boots, or the one that makes you attack super fast. And the reason you would want the one that makes you attack super fast is because you can get more hits very quickly. Now, actually, I use that mainly for towers. I take down towers quickly. I rarely use that on people, but yeah, it's just because the towers, I feel like it benefits the team a lot more because I can take out people like pretty quickly, so it's no need to even pop that in most situations. So yeah, I use it to try to take down towers very quickly in the enemy's team. Like, yeah, what happened? Like, how did he take that tower down so fast? And yeah, that's the secret behind it. I just use that, pop that ability, and yeah, it goes down like, it melts it like butter. But yeah, then we're going to talk about starting off the game when you first go into the game. So when you first go into the game, I like to go bottom lane. Bottom lane is the lane I like to go, and of course I like to go with some support, maybe a tank. A tank is probably a good pick, but you can pretty much go with anyone. Anyone would be a good pick as long as you all are supporting each other. But yeah, I always go bottom lane, and the first thing that I do always is clear the minion wave that's coming. Like, I see some people go right to the jungle, and that frustrates me so much, man, because towers go down really fast in this game. So if you leave your tower open for the amount of time that it takes you to basically kill something in the jungle, more than likely you're going to come back and your tower has a lot of damage done to it, or having any damage done to it that early in the game is just a no-no. So you always want to clear that wave, then go to the jungle. Even if you can only kill one monster in the jungle, you kill that one monster, go back, you clear the next wave, then you go back to the jungle again. It's a back and forth thing. You don't have to kill everything in the jungle at the same time. And also, you shouldn't be in the jungle if you have an assassin. But most of the time, a lot of people are playing solo, so I'm mainly going to be basing this one around the solo type of experience. But obviously, if you have someone whose role it is to be jungling, you don't want to get in their way or step on anyone's toes, because that's not good for teamwork or team chemistry. So you want to be considerate of the people you're playing with, because yeah, everyone has a job to do, and you shouldn't be interrupting anyone's job. So yeah, basically you want to go back and forth when it goes to farming, because yeah, it's important to get all the things that's in the jungle, but it's not important to lose a tower doing it. Your tower should not be taking damage, and that's one thing that I can say I pride myself on, is my towers don't really take damage unless I get surrounded by like 3 people. And also, that's another thing, like if you see someone on the map getting surrounded by like 3 people or something, make sure you go help them. Like, something that's big when you're using an ADC, especially you as an ADC, because it's your job to attack, damage, and carry. It's your job to deal damage and support your team. If you see somebody being double teamed, triple teamed or something, and no one is going there to help them, it's your responsibility to do so. And the reason it's your responsibility is because obviously you're going to be doing the most damage on your team, because it's your job to do the most damage on your team. So you're supposed to run over there, help them, go ahead and deal some damage, and then go back to your tower. You're supposed to make sure and that's why you're supposed to make sure your lane is always pushed up, because if you keep your lane pushed up, you're free to go jungle, you're free to go help your teammates, you're free to go do anything. So yeah, make sure you always keep your lane pushed up. And the one thing that's Violet is very good at is pushing the lane up. The reason she's so good at it is because she can do that roll, and then she can do that long shot where she shoots through every single one of those minions. And once she shoots through all those minions, you only got to get two more hits on each one of them, except for the last one. The last one, of course, is a little bit beefier, but yeah, she only has to get a few more hits on them, then she can go back to do whatever she was doing. And that's why I like to try to take down that first tower fairly quickly. And that's what I do. I capitalize on people who go to the jungle first. If you go to the jungle first, I'm going to have your tower at half health, or I'm going to take it completely down. and that's more than likely going to be an instant loss because you started out going to the jungle. So capitalize on people making the mistake of not going to the lane first. You want to make sure you push your lane up so you can jungle freely without having to worry about the consequence of not clearing your lane first. So basically, yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I'd say there's some flaws in. Also, when it comes to playing Violet, you want to be aware of positioning. Any ADC is very squishy. Like if you get grabbed and somebody hits you with some crowd control, more than likely you're going down. You're like an ant. You're like an ant being stepped on by a human, because that's how weak ADC are when it comes to actually taking damage. But you shouldn't be taking damage. That's the role of your team. Your team should be protecting you. You should be on the back lines just shooting people from behind. And the best part about Violet is her range is ridiculous. Like she can literally roll around and shoot people from long distance, like really, really long distance. And that's one of the best parts about her. So yeah, make sure you utilize that positioning and always stay behind your line of defense. You're a backline hero. Make sure your frontline heroes are doing their job. And if they're not doing their job, if they keep running behind you or something, you run behind them. Like you just keep going, you just keep running back. Do what you have to do to survive, because it's your job as an ADC, as Violet, to never go down. But honestly, that's really the bulk of the tips that I have for Violet. You definitely want to just clear your lane. You want to attack the tower as much as possible. You always want to keep your other team pushed back so you can keep poking at the enemy team, keep poking at them, force them to have to go back to the base and go get some health and stuff like that. And the best part about it is, even if they start healing themselves, usually you can use your first ability, and with my build especially, you can use your first ability a lot. So you use that ability, you shoot them and stop them from healing. They have no choice but to go back to the base. And also you have to have mini-map awareness also, just to make sure once they're going back to the base, no one is sneaking up on you. But yeah, you just have to maneuver the right way. Focus on the enemy team, trying to push them back, and focus on the tower if you can. Once you get that first tower down, you're basically free to jungle as much as you want and go help your team and still get back to your lane before anyone can push it back up. So yeah, always keep your lane pushed as far up as you can. That way you're free to do whatever you need to do to help your team win the game. And I think that's going to be the most important advice that I have for you. You just it's what you do in the early game really affects how well you perform in the late game. Because if you're if you're taking towers and stuff like that, if you're farming correctly, you're hitting the jungle during the right times, and you're not losing your tower while you're in the process of doing that, then you're really going to be solid towards the end of the game. While the other team, you should be making them go back to their base. They should be losing towers and stuff all around. Basically, it's just going to put the game in favor of your team from the beginning if you're playing properly. So these are basically all the tips that I have right now. There's not much to it. You stay in the right positions with your team. Be aware of the mini map and make sure no one's ganking you at all times. Be aware of that. Attack the towers, stay behind your team. Those are the basic guidelines to playing Violet. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you found it helpful in the comment section down below. And also, if I missed anything, make sure you let me know in the comment section. What do you do that I missed out on saying? Make sure you tell us what you like to do with Violet and all that good stuff. And also let me know what hero you'd like me to do next. And I'm gonna catch you all on the next one, man. Peace out.